2020 came around, COVID was in full swing, lockdowns were happening, and here at the London Muslim Mosque, with the lockdowns coming into effect, it was a huge issue for us.
The mosque is a non-profit, is a charity, and is a worship place. So it depends on donation for a big part of its funding.
Our ability to fundraise is really hampered when we can't have our congregants in the site. And that meant no fundraising at daily prayers, especially Friday prayers, where we really raise a lot of our funds to operate. Just coming up around the corner was the holy month of Ramadan. Now, that's a time of year for Muslims to be, in addition to fasting, to be generous and giving. And that's when we fundraise a lot of funds, not just for our daily operations, but also for projects that we have coming up. And that year we had just purchased an addition, a property to expand our Islamic school, and we had to raise funds for that project. I remember Ihab Bakir calling me up and saying, hey, you know, what's going on? What's the situation with the lockdowns? And at that point in time, it was really early. And for us, we were just focused on how do we reduce our expenses? What bills can we cut? How can we kind of limit what we're going to be paying? And we hadn't even made up a plan yet for how we were going to fundraise money to get through that time. We said, hey, you know, how about we use the website that we have to help fundraise money, because that was, you know, our ability to raise money during the month with nobody here was really taken away from us. After a few meetings with the board, we had agreed to go ahead and update our site and use the Odoo platform, and came up with the Better Together campaign. And through the platform that his team was able to put together and roll out just in time for Ramadan, it allowed all of our congregants to donate like they would normally donate. They could go in there and pay their zakat. They could donate during the last 10 days of Ramadan. It was something that we had never done before. And using the platform, we were surprised at how engaged our community was, how much we were actually able to fundraise in this situation that we had never been in before.
It became a lifesaver for us. Rather than people just come here and donate cash, they're now conveniently from their own homes. They can just donate through Odoo. And then there is different ways you can actually donate. Rather than just on one time, you can actually donate for a cause. And there's an option for you to do recurring payments. Okay, that's a difference, because now when people just come here, they just donate, and then it's the next time they come here. Now, there's some regular donations coming in through Odoo. During these events, Odoo even allowed us to do auction where people can go and bid on items. What I like about Odoo system, it's versatility. You can adapt it to different uses. You don't have to just use it as it is. You can actually customize it to your need. The registration for the people who come to the mosque for prayer, when a ticket that they can scan at the door, rather than checking names, we can just easily scan these tickets as people come in. That solved a huge part of the operation that were taking place at the mosque at the time. And also you could control the number, because the capacity was limited to 30%, so you can only fit so many people. What I like about the ITSS team is they're very approachable. If there is any issue we run into, we can call and they give attention to the issue we're dealing with on the spot. And the solution is provided in a very timely manner. They understand the nature of our business. All in all, our donations skyrocketed.
At the end of the month, we ended up raising a lot more than what we expected, and the whole turn of events, we were really surprised, and we were impressed with what we were able to do with that platform.